Good morning.
How are you?
I'm really well, thank you. Yeah, I'm enjoying the warmer weather and I'm enjoying a bit more sunshine.
Great. Well, thank you for joining me this morning and dragging yourself away from the sunshine. So we're going to have a quick chat about the work that you have actually done with me.
Yeah.
So first of all, I just want to ask you, what was your situation like before you started working with me?
Okay, so I think I was finding that there were lots of areas of my life that just felt like they were a struggle. It felt like things weren't really flowing, and I often felt like it's almost like pushing against a door that just did not seem to want to open in lots of different areas of life. And I'm quite persistent, so I continued to push, and those doors just weren't budging. Things just weren't working the way that I wanted them to. And I had a lot of things on at that time. And, I was finding it quite difficult to decide exactly where to spend my time and where to put my energy. And I just felt like I was kind of like spinning lots and lots of plates and just like literally grinding myself into the ground and not really making much progress. So yeah, I was quite stressed out, actually.
Yeah, yeah, I do remember actually.
Yeah.
And what reservations, if any, did you have about working with me?
I think there was probably a fear about working with you, a fear of what you might uncover or what I might need to do as a result of what you would uncover.
Yeah.
So there was certainly a bit of a scary reservation about that, about just maybe a spotlight being shone on something that I didn't want it to be shone on.
Yeah. Okay. And what was the process like?
It was quite enlightening, actually. We started off, the first time I worked with you was on your abundance program. And that was, the first program that I actually did with you. And I remember we did this right at the beginning, we did this wheel of life where we had to basically score different areas on this wheel of life in our own lives. And that was really it did shine that spotlight on the things that were not going so well. And I think we identified that there was one particular area that was going really badly, and that was probably impacting on all of those other areas. So that was, I kind of, the thing was, I knew it though. I knew it, and it took working with you for it actually to be presented to me in a way that I actually knew I had to do something about that area of my life. So and I think that's probably what my fear was, because I didn't know what impact that was going to have on everything else if I addressed that area. But I knew after working with you on that abundance program, I absolutely had to address that particular area.
And that's the thing, we don't necessarily realize that we may have an issue in one area of our life, but we don't realize the impact that is actually having on the whole of our lives, every other area as well. So by fixing that one area, it changes everything. It really does. It helps all the other areas too.
Yeah.
So the next program you did after that, did that actually do what it says on the tin, which is confidently make decisions that feel aligned to supercharge your personal, financial and business life? Did it do that?
Do you know what? It absolutely did. I probably couldn't even word it any better, but it did absolutely that. It made me address this area of my life, which has, it was a couple of years ago now. And obviously, I have slowly addressed that. And so many things have now just slotted into place. And I no longer feel that I'm pushing against these doors. Some of those doors I don't even want to open anymore, but I'm slightly, I've gone off in a slightly different direction, but with confidence that this is what I want to do. And it's just amazing how little effort you actually need to put into getting those doors to open when they're the right doors, when they're the doors that you really, really want.
Amazing. So let's compare from when you first started working with me to now. Okay. So you were feeling stuck, you were afraid to make those changes, you didn't really understand, you were afraid of what was going to come up, what we were going to find. But how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling liberated, I think is the word. Sometimes I don't think you realize how much stress and angst you are carrying until it has gone. And it's just, I just feel like I want to go out and go, yes, that kind of thing. It's just, yeah, I feel freer and liberated. And I don't have that underlying stress and anxiety and, worry about what my next move is going to be and what can possibly not work properly if I try and do that. And I guess I was coming from that position because I was just so used to things just not working how I wanted them to. And that almost became my expectation. Yeah. But yeah, that's definitely not the case now. I know where I'm going, and yeah, things are just falling into place, and it's just quite incredible.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. And I am so proud of how far you've come. It really makes me cry. So I'm going to stop this call now before I do burst into tears. But thank you so much. And I'm so proud of you.
No, well, thank you so much. I just can't thank you enough. It's been brilliant. Thank you.